But let's go over to Abuja now. We've got residents, indigenes of that particular area to speak to us this morning. Mark.
Well, thank you, Chamberlain. I have with me Mr. Umar Gana, who's been resident in Kafanchan, apparently.
Kafanchan and Kaduna.
And Kaduna for a while. You're welcome to Sunrise Daily.
Thank you.
Well, you have lived in Kaduna for a while.
Yes.
Now that you have heard of all of this, crisis, this conflict that has been going on in Kaduna for some time now, I'm sure you must be very unhappy.
It's terrifying.
But what is at the root of this crisis?
I think recently it's attributable to politics. That's the way I see it. I was born there close to 60 years ago. My elder sister, who will have been 75 if she's alive today, was born there. My father was a railway worker. He helped in establishing the largest industry in that area. And I can assure you, before 1987, when the first communal clashes actually erupted, Southern Kaduna was very peaceful. We coexisted side by side. We've never had any serious tension before 1987. Unfortunately, since 1987, it's has always been one problem or the other. And from, if I could remember vividly, from 2011 to the most recent unfortunate happening, over 4,000 lives were lost on both sides. So it's quite disturbing, and something has to be done. It's really not about religion, if I could say.
Well, you put it down to politics. Some people have put it down to indigene and settler indigene crisis.
Yes.
They put it down to religious crisis. Some say it is farmers and herdsmen crisis. It's just not clear. What is this about?
Well, it cannot be pinned down to just one aspect, but if you group it together, there's a strong element of politics. And don't forget, Patrick Yokoa was a governor, and a Christian governor. He was almost lynched by the same irate mob who see nothing good except their dictates. And I think is largely lack of enforcement of law and order.
Okay. Now you say it's political. When you say it's political, is this about political parties fighting themselves?
I would like to believe so. Statistically, Southern Kaduna is predominantly PDP. It's predominantly PDP. And I think certain elements within the various communities are yet to come to terms with the new government and new offerings by our Governor Nasiru El-Rufai. And they've taken it upon themselves to unleash all sorts of criminality, highly unheard of before now.
That's how you're interpreting this one?
Yes.
But that's not how, we perceive that this crisis started. What seemed to have happened was that we heard that, some people were grazing, they took over some land or they grazed on people's farms, and then there was crisis.
I think
thinking about this latest ASO crisis, for instance.
I am telling you.
Let me quickly land on this question.
Okay.
Thinking about this latest ASO crisis, they said there was already a mediation effort going, I think, on that same day.
I'm aware of that.
Before the attacks happened. But we will come to that. We will answer that when we return from this break. Just stay with us. Well, Mr. Umar Gana is still here with us. Just before we went on that break, you were talking about how the issues are political, and I was trying to point out that in this particular attack in Aso community in Jama'a local government area, we're told that there was already a mediation effort going on before this attack.
The unfortunate happening, yes.
Before this attack happened. So what is the politics in this one?
Well, it's really sad. The Aso people have been living side by side with the Dangoma people. And I can tell you that superficially it may be seen as just attack on settlement. But if you go deep down from experiences, you see clearly the political undertone. And of course, the non-indigenous unfortunate dichotomy, the Muslim-Christian settler indigenous problems. So it's a kind of myriad of problems, but behind it is politics, that I can assure you.
So how does... It's all very baffling. I mean, you say that there are different layers. Are you saying that this is complicated?
It's quite complicated, of course.
What solution?
Otherwise, solution can be sought only within the people themselves. They have to agree to live together, like we used to in the past. You know, devoid of unnecessary rancor, divisions. You know, everybody should be free to do whatever he wants to do within the confines of the law. You know, it wasn't like this before.